ask people to talk.
I am a teacher first, last, always. Do you imagine that for one instant I will let that be taken from me without a fight? I have dedicated, sacrificed my life to this profession, and I will not stand by like an inky little slacker and watch you rob me of it.
She's an ideal prospect for rehabilitation.
Absolutely not. That is not a person you can hide. That is a conspicuous person designed to stick up the bow of chastity. I am out of here. Gotcha. And it must be so disappointing when something just, flops like that. Port marmalade. Don't even call that very feeble. Horrid. In a few moments you will pass through these doors and join your classmates. Civil vulgarity is no substitute for wit. Larry Gray has spoken to Mrs. Crawley in a manner that in any other century would have resulted in him being called out and shot. But how many Marquises of Fincher are there? Yeah, I say, is this an instrument of communication or torture? Hello? I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Dame Maggie Smith, one of the most beloved and acclaimed actresses of her generation, passed away last Friday at the age of 89, leaving behind a legacy that spanned over 7 decades. The world continues to mourn her loss, but just a week before her death, the actress was seen enjoying life in the heart of London. On that sunny early autumn day, she was having lunch at Lamonia, a Greek restaurant in Primrose Hill where she was a regular. Dressed comfortably in a loose blue shirt and trousers, Dame Maggie ordered her favorite dish, fish and chips, while chatting animatedly with a female companion at an outdoor table. Though a regular customer, it was hard to ignore the presence of such an acting giant, even in a casual setting. Dame Maggie remained in excellent spirits throughout the meal. Known for her dry wit and no-nonsense demeanor, she even briefly slipped into character when she overheard a group of teenagers laughing loudly near the restaurant. In true Dame Maggie fashion, she politely asked them to quiet down and show more respect to the diners around them. It was a moment that felt straight out of one of her iconic roles, and onlookers at the restaurant later remarked it was as if they were witnessing Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter or the Dowager Countess from Downton Abbey come to life. The fact that Dame Maggie ordered fish and chips at a Greek restaurant amused one of the witnesses. They speculated it was likely her usual order, a small testament to her quirky, steadfast nature. After spending more than an hour at lunch, Dame Maggie left the restaurant, unknowingly marking her final public appearance before her death just 7 days later. When the news of her passing was announced, tributes from across the globe poured in, highlighting the profound impact she had on the world of film, television, and theater. Her career was nothing short of extraordinary, and the versatility she demonstrated across her roles was unparalleled. From Shakespeare to the blockbuster Harry Potter series, Dame Maggie left her mark on every generation of viewers. She was especially celebrated for her sharp-witted characters like Jean Brodie in the prime of Miss Jean Brodie and Violet Crawley, the Dowager Countess, in Downton Abbey. Co-stars from her illustrious career shared memories of the actress following her death. Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint, her younger castmates from Harry Potter, all paid tribute to her remarkable talent and generosity on set. Tom Felton, who played Draco Malfoy, expressed his gratitude for how Dame Maggie looked out for the young actors during the filming process, saying she was always there to show them the way. He emphasized how irreplaceable she was, both as an actress and as a mentor. Lord Julian Fellowes, the creator of Downton Abbey, also remembered her fondly. He had first worked with Dame Maggie on Gosford Park, a film that won an Academy Award, before casting her in what would become one of her most celebrated roles. He recalled her extraordinary precision and the meticulous care she took with every scene, ensuring that every line and gesture was delivered perfectly. The tributes extended beyond the world of film and television. The theater community, where Dame Maggie had started her career, expressed their deep sorrow at her passing. British theatre producer Sir Cameron Mackintosh remarked on her brilliance at delivering zingers, those sharp, biting lines for which she became famous in both stage and screen roles. Rufus Norris, the director of the National Theatre, praised her legendary craft and wit, qualities that made her an icon in British theatre. Born in Ilford, East London, on December 28, 1934, Dame Maggie rose to prominence quickly. She was recognized as one of the most talented actresses of her generation early in her career, receiving a BAFTA nomination for a promising newcomer in 1959 for her role in Nowhere to Go. From there, her rise to stardom was swift, and she became internationally known after her performance in the prime of Miss Jean Brodie. Her portrayal of the fanatical schoolteacher earned her critical acclaim and cemented her reputation as a force in the acting world. Over the decades, Dame Maggie garnered multiple BAFTA awards and nominations for her work in films such as Young Cassidy, 1966, Death on the Nile, 1979, and The Lady in the Van, 2016. Her stage work was equally lauded, with multiple Olivier Awards to her name. She was part of the inaugural season of the National Theatre in 1963, and her performances on stage were often as revered as her work on screen. Her career also included 6 Academy Award nominations, with 2 wins: Best Actress for the prime of Miss Jean Brodie in 1970 and Best Supporting Actress for California Suite in 1979. Her final film roles included The Miracle Club, a story about a group of Dublin women on a pilgrimage to Lourdes, and Downton Abbey, A New Era in 2022, where her character, Violet Crawley, met her poignant end. Dame Maggie's life was not without its challenges. In 2009, she revealed she had been treated for breast cancer, which significantly affected her confidence, particularly when it came to returning to the stage. Nonetheless, she continued acting, starring in several films, including Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, as well as continuing her role in Downton Abbey until its final film. In recognition of her unparalleled contributions to the arts, Dame Maggie was made a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, DB, in 1990. In 2014, she became a member of the Order of the Companions of Honor, a rare accolade reserved for those who have made significant national contributions. Dame Maggie Smith's passing marks the end of an era for the world of acting. Her sharp wit, commanding presence, and undeniable talent will be remembered by generations to come, leaving behind a lasting legacy that will continue to inspire future actors and actresses. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.